The most profitable vehicle segment in North America just got a shakeup, and one of the biggest players now has to respond. The 2027 GMC Sierra 1500 is shaping up to be one of the most watched truck launches in recent memory. GMC didn't choose this timeline, the competition forced it. Ram dropped a fully redesigned 1500 with a twin-turbo inline-six cranking out 540 horsepower. Ford keeps running a hybrid powertrain in the F-150, Toyota tore the Tundra down and rebuilt it from nothing, and while all of that happened, GMC kept rolling on the same architecture it introduced back in 2019. We're going to go through everything that's actually been confirmed, call out the speculation for what it is, and break down what this truck needs to deliver if GMC wants to stay in the conversation. When something is verified, I'll say so. When it's a rumor, you'll hear that too. GMC redesigned this truck for the 2019 model year on GM's T1XX platform, which is the same skeleton that holds up the Chevrolet Silverado. A noticeable mid-cycle update arrived for 2022, and that's when the 13.4-inch touchscreen, Google built-in infotainment, and a cleaned-up cabin finally showed up, all things the truck had been missing. 8 trims fill the lineup today, and the price gap between them tells the whole story. A base Pro starts around $40,000, while a loaded Denali Ultimate crosses $80,000 without breaking a sweat. Between those two bookends, you'll find the SLE, Elevation, SLT, the off-road focused AT4 and AT4X, and then standard Denali just below the Ultimate. Under the hood, 4 engines cover the range. A 2.7-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder generates 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. A 5.3-liter V8 reaches 355 horsepower. A 6.2-liter VB8 tops the gas lineup at 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet. And the 3.0-liter Duramax Turbo Diesel Inline-6 produces 305 horsepower with 495 pound-feet of torque. Reliable engines, every one of them. The problem is that reliable and exciting stopped meaning the same thing a few years ago. One feature nobody else can match is the Multi-Pro tailgate, which GMC rolled out in 2019. It folds, flips, converts into a step, works as a load stop, and doubles as a standing work surface. Spend 10 minutes in any truck forum and you'll run into someone who picked the Sierra over a competitor purely because of that tailgate. That kind of loyalty to a single feature almost never happens in this segment. Full-size pickups pull in more profit per unit than any other vehicle type sold in North America, and Cox Automotive, along with Kelley Blue Book, peg the average transaction price above $58,000. That's not the top trim or the special edition. That's what a typical buyer walks out spending. 40 consecutive years is how long Ford's F-Series has held the title of America's best-selling vehicle. GM competes for the top spot by combining Silverado and Sierra volume, and in 2023, that combined total hit approximately 771,000 units across the US. Sierra alone moves over 200,000 units a year, though GM doesn't always split the 1,500 from the heavy-duty trucks in their public numbers. So GM's CEO Mary Barra has told investors directly that the full-size truck franchise anchors GM's profitability and that aggressive investment will continue. Those aren't marketing words, that's a commitment made to shareholders. None of those sales figures hold up if the product slips behind, and that's exactly the situation GMC faces right now. The trigger is the 2025 Ram 1500. Ram rebuilt their half-ton from the ground up, and the headline is the Hurricane Twin Turbo Inline-6, pumping out 540 horsepower in high-output trim. GMC's strongest offering today maxes out at 420 from the 6.2-liter V8, which leaves a 120 horsepower gap between GM ceiling and Rams. In the truck market, a deficit like that changes buying decisions. Ford has paired a twin-turbo V6 with an electric motor through the PowerBoost hybrid for a while now. Toyota brought the iForce Max hybrid to the Tundra starting in 2022. The rest of the industry is pushing toward electrified or hybrid powertrains in their full-size trucks. Every engine in GMC's current Sierra lineup runs on pure internal combustion with zero hybrid assist across the board. GM does build the Hummer EV pickup and the Silverado EV, so the electric technology lives inside the company, but nothing from those programs has filtered into the volume Sierra yet. This is the section where I need to tread carefully because most of what floats around about the 2027 Sierra traces back to industry guesswork rather than confirmed announcements. Motor Trend, Car and Driver, and GM Authority have all reported that GM is building a next-generation full-size truck platform to replace the T1XX, and 2027 keeps coming up as the target window. That timeline makes sense because the T1XX will be approaching a full decade of service by then, which tracks with normal annual redesign cycles. I need to pump the brakes here though. GM has not officially confirmed a 2027 launch, no press release, no reveal date, no locked production schedule. That gap between reporting and confirmation matters, so keep it in mind. Current production runs at Fort Wayne Assembly in Roanoke, Indiana, and Silao Assembly in Guanajuato, Mexico, and whether those plants handle the next generation remains an open question. Powertrain rumors run hotter than anything else in this conversation. Industry sources keep pointing to a new high-output engine with a twin-turbo V8 or a hybrid-assisted V8 named most often as candidates to answer Ram's Hurricane and Ford's PowerBoost. GM has filed patents tied to range-extending hybrid truck architectures, which tells us engineering work is happening somewhere inside the company, but a patent filing and a production vehicle occupy very different universes. The 6.2-liter V8 might carry over or vanish entirely. The 3.0-liter Duramax diesel faces tightening emissions rules and shrinking demand across the half-ton diesel market as a whole. Technology expectations center on GM's Ultra Cruise system, which handles hands-free driving on most roads instead of just highways. A 2027 Sierra would almost certainly run an upgraded version. The multi-pro tailgate should come back in a refreshed form, and the infotainment setup would likely get an overhaul with deeper Google integration baked in. What I cannot give you is what the truck looks like, what it costs, or where the horsepower numbers land. Verified details on those fronts do not exist yet, and anyone handing you specific numbers is filling in blanks with their own guesses. Real buyers have been loud about what they want, and 5 requests keep surfacing across Reddit, truck forums, and YouTube comment sections whenever the next Sierra comes up. A direct answer to the Hurricane engine tops every list. 120 fewer horsepower than Ram's best offering is not something truck buyers overlook, and whether GM closes that gap with a twin-turbo V8, a supercharged option, or a hybrid electric setup, the demand for competitive power numbers runs deep. Better cabin materials in the lower and mid-range trims follow close behind. Denali interiors collect steady praise, but the Pro, SLE, and even the SLT draw complaints about hard plastics and surfaces that don't feel right inside a truck priced between $45,000 and $50,000. Keeping and improving the multi-pro tailgate ranks as a non-negotiable. Buyers pick the Sierra over rivals specifically for this feature, and removing it would set off a wave of backlash overnight. A hybrid powertrain option keeps gaining traction too, not a full EV and not a plug-in that collects dust in a garage, but a hybrid that adds low-end torque, stretches fuel economy, and exports power at a job site or campground. Ford validated this market with the PowerBoost, and Toyota backed it up with the Tundra. Tying all of it together is value. $58,000 is what the average full-size truck buyer now spends, according to the latest figures, and at that price point, people want the technology, the fit and finish, and the refinement without feeling forced into the top trim just to get a truck that feels complete. The 2027 Sierra represents more than a single model refresh. The entire full-size pickup category is hitting a turning point right now. Big V8S, body-on-frame bones, and purely mechanical drivetrains are giving way to something new. Every major manufacturer either sells or is actively developing electrified powertrains for their full-size trucks, while emissions rules get stricter and fuel economy targets keep climbing. Buyers still want more power, more towing muscle, and more capability with each new generation, and that push-pull between regulation and expectation is writing the blueprint for the next round of trucks. Duncan Aldred, who runs Global Buick and GMC as vice president, has spoken publicly about the Sierra and the Denali sub-brand being core to GMC's identity. GMC sells itself as the premium step up from Chevrolet, and the Sierra carries that